So has it been confirmed? A partnership between XRP and Zbcn. I feel like we keep getting hints. Trust me when I say this is a video you do not want to miss. We have a lot to discuss here, all right? But remember, nothing is financial advice. I could always be wrong. Make sure you guys do your own research. Now, real quick before I get into things, for anyone looking for a great crypto exchange, check out my link to BTCC. You get 10% bonus on first-time deposits. Extra bonuses up to $10,000. It requires no VPN, no KYC. If you're someone that still plays around using leverage, you get to use up to 500x leverage. The link will be in my description down below for anyone that's interested. All right, so let me start off with this. October just hasn't been a good month whatsoever for the markets. All we keep doing is going down. We check out the fear and greed index. This thing is sitting at a 30 fear. People are terrified of this market. And I say this all the time. You don't know what Trump is going to do or say next. So naturally, people just do not want to hold just in case the market goes down. But this is a reason why we should be holding high conviction coins in our portfolio, because if you don't know what you hold, when the market comes down, you're just going to panic sell. And that's not what we need to be doing right now. What we should be doing right now is look for good deals and conduct more and more research so that you're only holding coins that you're looking to buy the dips on. If that's Zbcn, then that's Zbcn. But I will tell you guys, looking at the price action, the price has been pretty steady. I am not even going to lie, but I'm going to pull up the charts a little bit later on in this video. The first thing that I want to talk about is this, and this was posted about an hour ago on X. So Zbcn said this: payroll is coming on-chain in more ways. Through our partnerships with Uphold, users in the US will earn 6% crypto back when setting up direct deposit, with rewards in Zbcn and partners, XRP and WMTX. Start building your crypto investment every payday. Details to come. Now, does this mean that they're partnered up with XRP? Now, we haven't heard anything from the XRP team, but what we do realize is that Zbcn does seem to mention XRP quite a few times over the last year. So you got to ask yourself, is something coming? Are they working on something behind the scenes that we just do not know about? And what if the news comes out that XRP and Zbcn is working together? What do you think is going to happen to the price action? Because anyone that's still on the sidelines for Zbcn, I can tell you right now, you're not going to get an opportunity to buy Zbcn anything below the current all-time highs. That's how fast the price action is going to move. Because like I tell you guys all the time, there are people that are literally sitting around their laptops 24/7 looking for any potential news in the market. And if XRP comes out with this massive bomb that they're working with Zbcn, they're going to be so fast to hit that buy button that you're not even going to be able to buy this thing, anything under $1 billion market cap, probably. I don't know. I don't know for certain. Like I said, nothing is financial advice. Right now, what we're doing is speculating. And the reason why we keep speculating is because, honestly, Zbcn is such a solid project. They continue to make the right moves in this space. And I just do not see why this project wouldn't hit over $1 billion market cap this bull cycle. Much higher than that, but it hasn't yet crossed $1 billion market cap. So right now, the 1 billion is the main target. But let's come back over here to X for a second. So World Mobile Chain, they also posted the same thing here on their X. Okay, so WMTX is set to join XRP and Zbcn in Uphold's upgraded direct deposit program, which will offer 6% crypto back on every paycheck. This will give US users a simple new way to earn WMTX automatically and grow their stake in a global connecting millions. More details coming soon. Again, they also mention XRP here in this post. It's set to join XRP and Zbcn. So again, there could be something happening behind the scenes that we just do not know about. And yeah, I'm excited for the future. And this is why I continue to make Zbcn videos. Been covering Zbcn videos most of 2025, and I'm going to continue to make Zbcn videos because I strongly believe that something is coming. Even if it's not connected to XRP in any shape or form, the community continues to grow here, and the sector that Zbcn is in cannot be ignored. So yeah, Zbcn is going to continue to do massive things. Check this out right here. This was posted almost a day ago. So Zbcn, second most bought on Uphold, and you can see here over 80%. The only thing higher than it is Bitcoin. Right? Even more than XRP, which is at almost 72%. All of these signs leads me to believe that it's only a matter of time before Zbcn takes off again. We saw Zbcn take off earlier on in the year when the market wasn't doing anything. We saw many red days in the market, and Zbcn just continued to go up. It has pulled back ever since making its all-time highs, which is actually natural and normal because, like I always tell you guys, nothing goes up in a straight line forever. Eventually, there needs to be some sort of cool-off period, and that's what we're experiencing with Zbcn right now. If we come over here and we take a look at the price, okay, Zbcn is sitting at 0.0035. The current market cap is 336 million. What's very interesting about this price action is the market cap is holding up a lot because we got in right around, I believe, 75 $78 million market cap, somewhere around there. Right now, a lot of the altcoins, what they did was they gave back most of, if not all of 2025's gains. Not Zbcn though. It's holding up a lot of its gains for 2025. So to me, what that tells me is that the holders are holding this thing and not trying to let this thing go. The only reason why holders would continue to hold is because they realize that this is a very solid project and the future is extremely bright. I always tell you guys, follow the signs, right? The fact that Zbcn is still over a $300 million market cap, I believe it's on page 2 on CoinMarketCap, right? The fact that it's still here tells me a whole ton of information. Because this thing could have easily just shot straight back down to 75 million. But instead, this thing is only down, what, maybe 50% or less from its all-time highs? That is nothing in comparison to a lot of the other altcoins in the market. So yeah, clear sign right there. Always ignore the signs, and the community is solid, man. It just continues to grow every single day. And when you take a look here at where this thing is listed, right? It's not listed on Coinbase or Binance yet. So we do still have something to look forward to. There's lots to look forward to for this project, to be honest. But you know, it's always good to see another exchange listing, that's for sure. A lot of coins, what ends up happening is they get an exchange listing and then, you know, the price skyrockets, and then after the exchange listing, then the price dumps. It recently got this Kraken listing and it held up a lot of its gains still after the Kraken listing. So again, the holders are holding and not trying to sell Zbcn. That's what I see happening here right now. Okay, now you take a look here at the volume, 14 million. The volume is down in the day, almost 7%, but still, lots of volume here on Zbcn. Now let's take a look at the price action here. So right now it went up a little bit, 0.0036. And if you check out this indicator, the indicator is showing that, okay, it's not, well, that's a daily time frame. On the daily time frame, it's still showing a bullish momentum, but this was fired all the way at the end of July. Let's switch over here to the 4-hour and see how things are looking. I believe it's bearish. Yeah, in the 4-hour, the last bearish momentum signal was fired on October 9th. All right, so yeah, even though we're seeing all these bearish signals on the indicator, we see the same bearish signs on pretty much all of the altcoins because the market is just very unpredictable. We're in very unpredictable times, okay? But overall, in the long term, I believe Zbcn is going to be fine. Now, you guys have heard me talk about the support level around 0.0035 area multiple times, okay? Let's remove this indicator real quick. All right, so what did end up happening is Zbcn right now is pretty much sitting right at support. If Zbcn breaks the support, yes, then we could potentially come down a little bit further. Actually, matter of fact, it did break support recently. You can see here, actually, yesterday, it came down to 0.0032. So it fell a little bit below support, but it quickly went straight back up to support. So we're going to see how the weekend plays out because low volume weekend just sucks in the market, man. Fridays and Saturdays specifically just sucks in the market. But it needs to hold this area. If this area doesn't hold, then yeah, we could come and retest these recent lows of 0.0025, which happened when the market dumped like crazy just a couple weeks ago. Feels like it was just like a few days ago. But yeah, it's been a couple weeks now, right? So we're going to see how the weekend plays out for Zbcn. But the chart, in my personal opinion, it's just trading sideways. And I rather the charts to trade sideways than the charts to just crash like crazy. So I'm optimistic here with the charts on Zbcn, the price action. I remain extremely positive, extremely optimistic. I'm not worried whatsoever about this investment because I know what I hold. All right, and I'll continue to hold this one and continue to make Zbcn videos. But that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a few of the links down below, and until next time, take care.